Okay, let's jump right in because honestly, the headline alone, it just stopped me in my tracks. We have to talk about this word, this name that, well, nobody expected to see linked with Toyota again. Scion.
Yeah, it's definitely sending ripples through the industry. Anyone who follows cars, you hear Scion and you immediately think, the Boxy XB, maybe the TC or the FRS for the enthusiasts.
Right, those cars.
But if that's where your head is at, cars, then you are completely missing the point of what Toyota's actually doing here. It's something else entirely.
Exactly. And that's the real shocker, isn't it? Not just the name coming back, but what it represents. This is a huge strategic shift. It is not a return of that, let's say, quirky youth brand we remember.
Not at all.
No. It's Toyota marching into a whole new battlefield. So our mission for this deep dive is pretty clear. We're going to unpack Toyota's really bold, unexpected move into the power sports world, specifically the side-by-side, the SXS market, using this resurrected Scion name for their new machine, the Scion 1 SXS.
And we're basing this discussion on a really excellent detailed feature from Motor Trend. They didn't just cover the specs. They dug into the tech, especially how it borrows from Toyota's trucks, and importantly, they look at the potential market disruption. What does this really mean strategically?
It's a great piece, definitely worth reading if you want the full picture. It really frames why this is such a big deal.
Okay, so before we get into the nuts and bolts of this new machine, we really need to address the ghost of Scion past, right?
Absolutely. We have to clear the air. For anyone listening who remembers Scion from its first run, roughly 2003 to 2016, remind us what that brand was all about, because it was a very specific experiment for Toyota back then.
Oh, totally. It was laser focused on younger buyers, people, often first-time buyers, who were just frankly put off by the usual car dealership's song and dance.
The haggling, yeah.
Exactly. So the original Scion's legacy, it really rested on a couple of key things that were pretty radical for the auto industry at the time. Number one was trying to kill price haggling. Remember pure price?
I do. Set price, no negotiation.
Yep. A set non-negotiable price, which was, a huge departure from how cars are normally sold, where everything's about markups and back and forth.
And that fixed price thing, it really enabled the second big pillar for Scion, didn't it? Customization.
Absolutely. They basically gave you a blank slate. The cars themselves were relatively simple, affordable, but then they offered this huge catalog, just tons of custom parts, dealer-installed accessories.
So you bought the basic car, and then you made it yours, right there at the dealership.
Precisely. You could tailor it to your look, maybe add a few performance bits, whatever you wanted. It was this whole ecosystem built around instant personalization, which, really clicked with that early 2000s youth culture wanting to stand out.